Hello, Marky Dragon, also known as Marcus Eikenberry in real life, and welcome to another, episode in this vlog, the behind the scenes on the network that we're building. And so I just wanted to kind of give an update and say these are just some personal thoughts about everything. They're not necessarily official messages of the network, but it's just some personal thoughts and maybe give you some background and insight into what we're thinking and what we're doing. And with the network, you know, we are being as transparent as possible, and that's actually going pretty good. So I'm pleased with how that's working out so far, and it seems to be very well received. So now I can tell you though that embarking on this new venture, that, you know, of course, I know what it's like to be a YouTuber, and I know what it's like to be a streamer, and I have been at this for a long time. You know, I opened my channel in February 2007, which was when I posted my first video. And, you know, YouTube only started in 2006. And my first videos are very grainy, you know, pretty ugly, poor lighting and everything, not very nice backdrops and everything. I mean, this isn't the greatest here either, but I just figured I'm not setting up something, you know, really high quality. This is the machine I'm working on right here, supposedly building, but then the network happened, and the machine is still sitting here waiting to be built, and it's a monster machine, and I just can't wait to get working on it, but I just haven't yet. So I feel like my brain is going to explode with all this stuff. You know, we're getting into so many new things that they're all things that you know, that I've known that YouTubers and streamers need and want. But when it boils down to figuring all these things out, making it all work and everything, it's just incredible. And we have 7 people on our team, and with our partner company, they have about 20 people on their team, and all together we're working on, you know, making this whole thing happen. And so it's a big venture, and we're I don't know, it's boy, is it taxing on the brain. So many new things to learn, so many things to take into account. You know, our teams are scattered all across the world, and so you know, we've got people in Europe, we've got people in Southeast Asia, we've got people in Australia, we've got people in the United States, and you know, it's all over the place, and trying to get people into meetings, oh my God, I'm calling it meeting hell. Because it's hard to get everybody together at the same time when everybody's on such different schedules. Especially, like, you know, our people who are in the Philippines, they're, you know, they're almost 12 hours difference than me. And so when I'm starting at you know, 5 or 6 in the morning, which is my normal work schedule, they're taking off for the day. They're brain dead, and they're wanting to go, you know, home to their families and stuff, and we're trying to have some serious discussions, and that's difficult for them. I have to be up early, you know, and some of our staff is on the West Coast, United States, and so they're a 3-hour difference too. So if I'm up at 5, that's 2 a.m. their time. And so it's just this logistics. Thank God for Skype. Oh my God. Thank God for Skype. It's been, I've never used Skype so heavily in my life. In fact, I paid for the subscription so that we could, you know, get the maximum number of people on a call. And but we've been getting things worked out. We've got our network homepage is there. We've got our community forums, and today we're releasing a new guide on copyright that is basically it is the end-all guide is what we're working toward. We have like 1,400 games where we list status of whether or not how the game company treats people making videos for their game. And some of them are very friendly, some of them are very hostile. And so we've got more than 1,400 games listed already. We're working on more, and so far I'm pleased with it. Now, when you're seeing this, that has actually been already released, and because these vlogs are a little bit behind, and then there's one other thing that's on my mind, which is something that's very important to me, and just trying to make sure that we stay the course, keep the focus. You know, well, there's two things. One is that the biggest thing that we've identified that potential partners or partners need and want is they want to be a managed account status. They want managed status. Managed status means that they don't have to go through a lot of the checks, that the network is responsible for that, but the network has a lot more risk with those, and so it means that we have to make sure that any partner that we bring on that is managed, that they know what they're doing with copyright, because the network can actually get copyright strikes if they receive copyright strikes, and so that's an issue, and it's something that's very important to us to not get any copyright strikes, and it's very important to YouTube. It makes it very important to us. I would rather not worry about it. I'd rather just do do our best and everything, and if somebody's dumb, that it reflects just on them, and that it's up to them. But no, we have to police it. And so as an affiliate account, we don't have to police it. We still have to. We're still responsible for them, and so, you know, as it stands now, we've set a goal that every single person in our network will be able to get managed as long as they can demonstrate they know that stuff. And that's been something that there's just been all this hell going on the internet, on YouTube and stuff, because people are so upset about their channels. They feel nerfed, and I understand that. The second thing that's so important to me is that one of the complaints about networks is that we have, or that networks, you join a network and all they do is take your money. They don't provide you any benefit or any service. And so we are working on that and going to make sure we don't fall into that same trap. That is going to cost us a lot more, because it takes a lot more human interaction, and it takes a lot more work and effort on our part, and that's fine though. We're committed to that. But as people who are joining right now, we're touching base with every single one of them, and asking what's needed and wanted, because what we need to do is we need to build what you are asking for. And so that's just kind of an interesting thing, because overall, do I have a vision of what this should all look like? Sure, I do. But what it boils down to is what you as a partner need and want. And that's really all that matters. And so those people who are joining early with us are actually going to end up getting some extra special attention, because you are the people who are helping to build what the network will become. And does that mean that a year from now that we're not going to listen to anybody new joining the network? No, not at all. It just means that the network will be a lot more mature, and so when they say, hey, I need this, we may say, oh, it's right here. Okay, so, but in the beginning right now, when you say, hey, I need this, we say, ooh, okay, yeah, that's a good thing. Okay, we'll start building it. And, and then we get to ask, okay, so what's important about that you need and want about that and everything. And it just gives you a lot more interaction with us and a lot more say. And in essence, you are helping to build the network. You know, you're a founding member of the network. So as it stands right now, these videos, we have not done a press release yet. We're doing that January 1st, where we're opening the floodgates. And right now it's just, kind of people who know me on the channel, and, or maybe people, who have purchased from our store and everything. and we're working at kind of, it's a soft launch. So the big launch will be January 1st, and that'll be kind of the official start of, you know, full formal business. And right now we're just working more bugs out, keep finding new bugs every day, and but we got so much stuff going on in the background that it's bound to happen. Anyway, those are my thoughts. High hopes for the network. It's coming along nicely, and you know, if you wanna join us, there's a link in the description. I'd be happy to have you, and you know, get in now and have your you know, have your say on what you need and want, and help to build this. I'm Marky Dragon. Take care.